Elliot Haspel from the think tank Capita. Did I get that title right?
You did, yes.
All right, your talk today, by the way, was amazing, right? Got the thinking caps going here. Talking about early childhood and climate change. So what did you guys find? What's the connection?
Yeah, so young children, like those birth to age 8, and especially birth to age 5, their bodies and brains are different than older kids, and adolescents are definitely different than adults. And so climate change really can hit them harder, it can hurt their development more, and at the same time, investing in young children, when we make sure that they have positive experiences, they have really climate resilient communities, they can develop healthily, and it helps not only themselves and their families, but it helps their whole communities be stronger when it comes to being prepared for climate change.
Is there a good age, as from the parental side of the equation, education, teachers, to really educate kids? Because when you, during your talk, a couple of our local meteorologists here in Denver said, you know, my friend has a 12-year-old, and when we mention climate change, it's all doom and gloom. So how do we go about telling them to keep them calm? Because you talked about anxiety, too.
Yeah, it's important to talk about climate change in age-appropriate ways, and it's important to lead with hope, right? There are lots and lots of people working on this problem. We have positive steps that we can take. We know what we need to do. And then finding, again, the age-appropriate ways. So for younger children, thinking about ways to just explain in really broad concepts, thinking about children's media that's being put out that's really more age-appropriate. And as they get older, yeah, the schools at places like New Jersey and other states are really starting to incorporate that in really smart ways into their school curriculum. So use the schools as a resource.
Okay, we got about 30 seconds left here. We talked earlier about children, but we're going to bring it back home to Las Vegas. We've had two insane monsoon seasons. We had the remnants of Hurricane Hillary wiped out some of our popular trails in the Spring Mountains, and over Labor Day weekend we had up to 3 inches of rain that fell in minutes. So, you know, these fall over areas that can create challenges, right, to some communities.
It can, absolutely. And a place like Vegas needs to be thinking for the climate hazards that are there for the children and the families in Las Vegas. What needs to happen to adapt the community so that all children in Las Vegas have the opportunity to grow up in healthy, safe, vibrant environments?
And the same when it comes to air quality in the winter, we have problems, and of course our intense heat that we have in the summer.
Absolutely, exactly. All of those, there are adaptations that can be made, that can start to be made now if you bring in those child care providers, those pediatricians, the parents, bring everyone to the table and get a whole community effort going.
Elliot, thank you so much, my man. Great job today.